Hey guys, happy Thursday. It's Jen here with Goldglitter Girl. Thanks for joining me today. I just have a short process video for you guys today. This is my traveler's notebook, as you can see. And I have already used some book paper here, and I had stamped and swiped some acrylic pink paint on those old book pages for my background papers, and I'm just going to do some photos on here and some documenting. And so I just wanted to, I figured I would hit record and show you guys my process on some of my TN pages. This particular one I'll show you in a minute. I believe this one I ordered from Freckled Fawn, and this is the insert so that your pages are protected like a pocket page instead of just the regular paper. I have many like that, and I still like those, but I do like the idea of having my pictures protected because I do use a lot of photographs in my traveler's notebook. And I have been getting a lot of my pages done. I'm going to do a flip through pretty soon. I have about 3 or 4 of them at the moment. It's always ongoing, but I like the format, the size, because I feel like I can get a lot more done, and I can be a little bit freer, I guess, with how I document and the things that I include. I'm not as crazy when it comes to being chronological. They don't have to be the same, the same date, the same month. Whereas my Project Life, I try to keep everything in the same month. These are usually within the same year or so, same school year, same, calendar year. I try to anyway, but if I find a picture laying around and it's small and it fits with the page, then I can just glue it on in there and not feel bad about it. That floral design card, I believe, is a Project Life card that I printed. And then there are just a few pictures of the family. One, I believe, is from Epcot. And of course, there's the doggies. And my youngest daughter with one of the dogs. And I like the black and white against the pink background with the book paper, of course. I have a lot of book pages, so I want to use them up. So I use the Distress Oxide ink to give a little bit of shading to the outline of the pictures. And you'll see I go over them as well with some marker. Do a little bit of stamping. Glue those down with my art glitter glue. And this page didn't take me very long at all. I think I just pretty much just turned the camera on, let it record, and didn't really need to edit anything out. I did speed it up a little bit, as you can tell. I don't really craft that quickly. So just figuring out where I want everything, glue it down. And I also like that if you make your your photos a little bit smaller, which I create my pictures in the Project Life app, then you can fit more on a page. And a lot of them, like I said, I like to document it, but it doesn't have to be a full 4x6 picture. I do like the smaller sizes. And I also use those in my Project Life book, and I use a smaller insert. I've started using the 2x2s, and I do like a lot of the 2x, I guess it's 2.5 by 3.5 sizes. You can get a lot more on your page. So I used to just do all 4x6, and of course, it takes up not only a lot of space, but you don't have a lot of room for journaling or embellishments and things like that. So I do like the different sizes now. And I tend to mix and match them a lot in my pocket pages. So here I'm just adding some hearts. I'm just kind of picking whatever's on my desk. Oh, and here I'm going to add a little more white because there was a little bit more white on the one page than the other. And so I wanted to lighten it a little bit. And so I just went in with a little white paint. Sorry about that. Shh, those are my dogs. They must hear something outside. And so I'm going to go ahead and add that in and just give it a little more distressing. So I hope everyone's having a good day today. Like I said, it is Thursday. I'm going to try to get this up on YouTube today. I hope everyone has a good weekend planned. I'm probably staying in most of the weekend and catching up on some housework and hopefully some crafting as well. And then I'm going to, let's see, where are we at? As you can see on my desk there, I have an envelope from Snapfish, which is primarily where I get my pictures printed. I do print some at home, but when I run out of paper, sometimes the cheaper way to go is to just look for a deal online and then just wait for that and have them printed up and delivered. Here I'm going outlining with my paint pen just to make some of the photos stand out a little bit. I'm not very good with outlining. I know some people are, and it looks really good on their page. Now the pink came out fine because it blends a little bit, but I have to be really careful when I use a black marker or a pen because it will be a mess. And yes, the Bessie look is cute as well, but not when I do it. Okay, and then I'm just going to do some little dots. That's a good little trick to do with your paint pen instead of splatters. I was splattering some Project Life cards and oh my goodness, I got paint everywhere. There's my paint pen. I love those pens. I have to get some more of those. And now we're just going to journal a little bit. And I'm not sure what I'm looking for. Probably a pen. Or some washi tape. I like to use washi tape. Trying to see what else I want to add here. Sorry if I'm a little bit out of frame. I didn't realize it until I had already turned the camera off that I was a little bit out of frame. I mean, obviously you can see it, but it's just a little bit on the bottom. My desk is much cleaner. I'm actually trying to film a room tour, because I have cleaned up my room and organized, but I still have a little bit left to go. And in the meantime, I've been crafting and doing little bits and pieces here and there. But once I get everything done, I'm going to film and show you guys. I know the last few times I recorded, my desk was a complete disaster. So it does look a little bit better now, and it is a little bit easier to find things. Now, let me know how you guys like to craft. Do you like everything out where you can see it? Or do you like it put away in its proper place and you know you can find it if and when you need it? I'm struggling with that because now that I cleaned up my craft room and I put everything away, I feel like I don't want to go and bring it back out again. And so that's a little strange for me. So, but when you take everything out, of course, it's really, messy again. So I constantly have that struggle of how much do I take out? How much do I put away? I like to see my goodies, so to speak, so that I can get inspired by them and see what I want to use. But then the desk gets messier and messier, and it's harder to find what I need. So let me know how you guys do how your process comes about and how you like to craft, and what proximity your items are, and what makes it, what do you think is the easiest thing to do? So I think we're almost done. I can only see part of it. I apologize. Can't see everything I'm doing here. So I think I'm looking for a label. I'm trying to use up some of these little labels on my TN. It's a good size. And yeah, that is pretty much a planner sticker book, and I don't really use a planner. I do have a dollar store planner I've been trying to use, but I don't want to really decorate it too much because I don't tend to look at it all the time. But I do have that Bloom sticker book that I really do like. So I'm trying to use some of the items in there. Adding my hearts. And those new stickers that I got, if you watched my haul video, the Hobby Lobby haul that I just did, that's where I got those stickers, which I'm really loving. Of course, they're a little too big for this page, but I have used those in my planner. Those are really cute too, but they were very Valentine-y, if that's a word. I still have them out on my desk. Little tiny hearts. Trying to use those up. As you can see, I don't have any left. And I think I'm out of frame again. Just documenting what the pictures are. And then I'm going to put them back in the insert and you'll be able to see it finished. And I'm also looking at buying another insert that has 2 pockets as opposed to just the one open side. And that will be good for my Project Life cards as well because it's the perfect size. And then I can interchange those in another traveler's notebook. I think those will be good to use. I don't use these exclusively. Like I said, I still like the paper version, but you can, easily make your backgrounds for these types of inserts as well. All right, it looks like we're all done. And here's my insert. I'm just gonna flip through it really quick. You can see some of the backgrounds. I have not completed the pages, but I began to pick out my papers, kind of get a head start, and I'm just gonna slip these back in the pockets. I hope you liked the video. If you have, please click on the thumbs up. I would really, really appreciate it. And leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And I just want to say thank you so much for all your support. Obviously, click the subscribe button if you haven't already. And there's my little cover. And hopefully once I'm done with this, I'll do another flip through video. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Give me a thumbs up. Thanks again, guys.